Hey everyone. Alright, so this could be something new, something fresh, something I haven't done. I'm going to be recording with my phone here. Yeah, that way I can move around, no problems. Not my webcam, nope. Just to make things a bit easier for me, a bit easier. Okay, so first of all I wanted to show off. I wanted to show off a few things. I thought it was long overdue to do this type of a video, and I feel like it's time. It's time. It's long overdue. It's time. All right. So first of all, this is my setup. Yeah, my setup for my gaming stuff. As you can tell to the left. Hey, no. This is my Super Nintendo, Nintendo, and Sega Genesis system. It actually is a console, but at the same time, I believe it's an emulator. Well, of course, it's an emulator. Even the Super Nintendo was an emulator. Because what all systems do is just they emulate to the screen. So emulator. Even the PlayStation stuff are emulators. To the right is my PlayStation 4. Cord going up, yeah, because my controller is not plugged in at the moment. My controller is over here on my fan type thing. Yeah. Oh wait. My computer. Yep. To the right is my internet box on the side there, along with my PS1 memory card. Then go over to the right, you'll see my PS2 memory card and my PS2, PS1. Yep. I'm gonna switch on over here, and be careful with that. And that's my PS3. I do have a Nintendo Switch, but it's not here because people keep borrowing it from me. I won the Nintendo Switch in a raffle a few years back, so I didn't need to buy it. I didn't. I'm gonna clear this off before I pan down. Now you saw I did a video collection on my PlayStation, not PlayStation, on my Super Nintendo games. So now we're gonna be viewing my PlayStation stuff. Yeah, and this is the reason why I thought this was long overdue. Long overdue. Things keep falling down on me right now. Oh, right, so. Well, this is my other Xbox controller that I bought not too long ago. Yeah, it's still in its box. Okay, so. Which one is this one? Oh, yes. So. I have Chrono Cross still in its package. Still haven't opened it up and played it yet. Nope. Nope. What's this? Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, I do own Final Fantasy VII, as you can tell. Next. Upside down. Siphon Filter. Great classic game. Along with Final Fantasy VII. Chrono Cross, I remember playing it back in the day and I liked it. I know some people hate it, and I do understand why. It doesn't live up to Chrono Trigger, the original one. But other people seem to love it. So I decided to buy it. I need to give it a go again. Yeah, this one is Azure Dreams for the PS1. Yeah, this game was also re-released on a handheld. I forget exactly which one. I know it was a Game Boy. Either Game Boy Color or Game Boy Advance. Yeah. I think it might have been the Game Boy Color. That would make sense. This is Elemental Gilbert. Not much of a fan of this game, but I don't hate it. It has some good qualities to it. It does. It really does. And now my game's all falling over. Alright. Bug Riders. Good game. Decent game. No. Go. No. Do that. Okay, there we go. Next is N2O. Nitrous Oxide. Yeah. Very good game. But extremely hard. Next, we have a duo here. So give me 1 sec, guys. Oh, my arm. So yeah, I just opened it up. Mega Man X6, Hell's Bells. I love the Mega Man X series. Mega Man X4. Don't know why, but this Mega Man X4 doesn't, this copy doesn't seem to work on my PlayStation 1. Nope. But, I put it in my PS2 and it works. Yeah. Oh, wait. Next in line is Breath of Fire 3. Awesome stuff. A very good game. There's just one aspect to it that I don't like about it, and that's the fishing part. I don't know why they put the fishing as part of the storyline. Before Breath of Fire 3, in the first and second one, fishing wasn't really part of the storyline. It wasn't really part of the main storyline. It was a side thing. And I hate that, because in this game in general, they screwed up on the fishing aspect. They really did. So whenever I would get to the fishing part, I would stop playing every single time. Other than that, it's actually a very good game. I can't believe I own this. Final Fantasy Origins, the first and second one. I did not kill for the first Final Fantasy game on the NES, and quite frankly, I don't like this re-release. I don't. I remember I was like, oh, we finally also get Final Fantasy 2, and so I was like, yeah, let's buy this. Let's try it out. Oh my god, it's garbage. If I want to play Final Fantasy or Final Fantasy 2, the best port to me personally was on the Game Boy Advance, and that was good. That was good. Oh, right. Coming up next, Final Fantasy 9. One of my favorite Final Fantasy games of all time. Actually, my most favorite Final Fantasy game of all time. Yep. Put this to the side though. Making some progress here. Tekken 3. For so long I wanted to own this game. For so long. And a while back I finally got it. Yep. I remember back in the day, my brother's friend Paul would lend us Tekken 3, and we had so much fun with it. Such a blast. Such a blast. To me personally, the best Tekken game of all time. Oh yeah. And I have played other ones, even for the PS2. Another copy of Final Fantasy 9. Well, one is, I already had it, and the last disc just would not work. Reason why I bought a copy of Final Fantasy 9, and the one that I got worked. This is Siphon Filter 2. Oh. Yep. It's a good game. My brother doesn't like it, and for good reasons. Didn't really improve anything on the aspect of the Siphon Filter games. For gameplay in general. And to me personally, the gameplay in general, they mastered it right away in the first game, So I don't blame them for sticking with the same setup. It's just, and the voice acting is great all around in all Siphon Filter games, but it's just the story is kind of blah, and yeah, and the pacing of it, not good. Coming up is Final Fantasy VIII. Oh yes. And to me personally, this is actually a very, very good game. Well, kind of. I don't like the battle system. Well, the battle system is great. For most part. For the most part, the aspect that I don't care for of it is the fact that as you level up your characters, the bad guys level up at the same time. So you can never get extremely powerful. Yeah. And to me, that's wrong. That's just wrong. Anyhow, moving on. Almost done the PS1. Final Fantasy Chronicles. Which consists of Final Fantasy IV and Chrono Trigger. Final Fantasy IV, great port to the PS1. Chrono Trigger is a great game, and to me personally, and not to say that this version was bad. It was still great. It was just the loading times it took a turn for the worse. The loading times, yeah. But Final Fantasy IV, they did not screw up on the loading times. They didn't. It's interesting, yeah. Next one in the list is Grandia. Yeah, it's actually a very good game. Great RPG. A very good RPG. Not the best that the PS1 has to offer, but it is up though to me personally. It is. Moving on. Saga Frontier 2. I haven't played too much of it. I do know the first half is the story. The second half of the game is a mix of the story and some sort of gameplay. Like I said, I haven't played too much of this one. I bought it because I was a fan of the first one, and I thought the first one was actually very good. And the fact that the second half of the game was the storyline of the first one made people think that they had to rush it out. Yeah, but then this game came along, and the first half is just story, and the second half is a mix of gameplay and story. So it's like, yeah, something's fishy though. I'll take that game that fell down before. Just Spider-Man 2. To me personally, one of the best Spider-Man games to date, along with the Spider-Man game that came out last year in 2019. Yeah, the beginning of last year, 2019. Yeah, this one was Spider-Man 2, and to Electro, the PS1 also had a Spider-Man 1, the Spider-Man, and I need to get that one, because that game is also great. I played this game to death, that the disc no longer works. No, I need another copy of this game. Another copy. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Suikoden. This is an RPG / tactics kind of game. Yeah. Kind of. It's a mix of Final Fantasy setup and Fire Emblem. Yeah. And I absolutely love this game. And to me personally, it's my most favorite RPG on the PS1. Yeah. And don't get me wrong, I do love the Final Fantasy games, but there were other games that just took it a step further. And to me personally, Suikoden was one of them. Moving on. Suikoden. 2. Absolutely love this game as well. Again, don't get me wrong, Final Fantasy games are great, but there were other ones that just they took it a step further. And the first 2 games of Suikoden were just awesome. Awesome. Siphon Filter 3. And to me personally, this is the best Siphon Filter of. This is the best one out of the entire series of the Siphon Filter series. Oh yes, absolutely love this game. I have played it to death, to the point where I don't die. No. Yeah. Cheating, I can get through this game no problem. Not cheating, yeah, no, I can actually beat it. Yeah. Well, you see, the first game, I tend to have some problems, but I am still able to beat it without cheating. Second one, I cannot beat it without cheating. The Legend of Dragoon. Another great RPG on the PlayStation 1. Like I said before, don't get me wrong, the Final Fantasy games are great, but there are some games that took it a step further. This was one of them. Along with the Suikoden games. The first 2 anyways. Twisted Metal 3. I got this, was it last year? Yes, it was last year. In the mall, we have a store that sells some video games, not much. It's really a place where you can bring your old games and they sell them. Yeah. There's also a book / movie TV show / music store. Yeah. It's actually a very good store when it comes to this, because sometimes they sell it for like this says $9.99, so I probably got it at $10 pretty much, and and to me personally, the price should have been higher. Like, they had no idea what they had, no idea. That's a great classic game. Vandal Hearts. I very much enjoyed this game. I think it's a good game. Not a great game, not a bad game. I say it's a good game. I would say the system for this game, the battle system, the storyline is just ahead of its time. And I think that's the main reason why this just wasn't all that great for the PS1, because it felt like this should be on the PS2 and with a better system. Yeah. Wild Arms 2. I very much enjoyed the Wild Arms series. I played the first, second, and third, and the beginning of the fourth game, number four, and I felt like the system was crap in the fourth game. Yeah. Anyhow, that's my PS1 collection. Wow, we're already at the 19-minute marker. Okay, we're going to be going on to the PS2. The PS2, yeah. First of all, Dynasty Tactics 2. I'm not a fan of tactic games, but that being said, there's some that I don't mind. I really don't mind. And Dynasty Tactics is one of them. I like this game. I wouldn't say it's great, and I wouldn't say it's bad. It's good. And Eureka 7, Volume 2, The New Vision. I haven't played this game yet. I bought it and I still haven't played it. No. Surf the Skies. Yeah. No. Final Fantasy X. The voice acting at times in this game might suck, But in total honesty, great story, great gameplay. Absolutely love the setup. I do. And I actually finally beat this game not too long ago, too. Without cheating, that is. Without cheating. I think it was like 2 years ago. Yeah. Before that, I could never beat it without cheating. Alright. Showdown. Legends of Wrestling. Good game. Not great, not bad. I am a fan of wrestling games on the PS2, and you'll notice that eventually. But yeah, no, this is a good game. Nothing great, nothing bad. Moving on. 007. Everything. James Bond. 007. Everything or nothing. To me personally, the best James Bond game. The best James Bond game. There are other ones for the PS2 that I have played, and don't get me wrong, they're very good. Unfortunately, I don't own them. I do want to get them eventually. Yeah. But in total honesty, I would have to say this is my most favorite James Bond game of all time. Of all time. Gran Turismo 3 A-Spec. Very good game. Very good game. I very much enjoy it. I have played it once before. Actually, no, more than once. I think twice, maybe 3 times. Yeah. Guitar Hero. And I do have the guitar in my closet. Yeah. We'll pan over there after this. Yeah. Anyhow. Jumper. I have played this once and never again. Do I like this game? I remember liking it, but I got so confused as to how the system works. But I did like it from what I could take from the gameplay. Rise to Honor. Jet Li's Rise to Honor. Very good game. I know some people frown upon on this game, saying that it sucks. To each to his or her own. I actually absolutely love this game. SOCOM 2 U.S. Navy SEALs. Still haven't played this. Nope, I bought it. I haven't played it yet. I remember buying this I think last year, maybe the year before. Yeah, there are some games I own I've never played yet. I haven't played yet. I keep meaning to, and I just keep doing other things. Yeah. Siphon Filter, the Omega Strain. The best ones, the best Siphon Filter games were the first one and the third one. And then these ones were actually the next best ones. Ones for the PS2. This is actually a very good game. I played this a few times and I very much enjoy it. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Lockdown. I have played a few Tom Clancy games. Even the Rainbow... And especially the Rainbow Six games. And to me personally, this is probably my most favorite one out of all of the Tom Clancy games. Yeah. It was one game where I went it from Blockbuster and I was like, oh, I gotta have it. Yeah, back when Blockbuster was around. This is my AR Action Replay Max cheat for the PS2. Yep. Packed with over 50,000 cheat codes. Yep. And if those codes that are not though that you actually do want, well then you just go over to the website. And they actually have some... the website still exists. Yeah. Oh yes. Been there recently. Suikoden 5. I haven't played this game yet. This game was actually not mine. It's my brother's. Well, Well, technically, I would say it's mine because technically he gave me all of the Suikoden games for 1 year for Christmas. Yeah. I haven't played it yet, and I don't know if I ever will. After, yeah. The Bouncer. A game that I haven't played yet. It's by Squaresoft. I had no idea Squaresoft did this. Huh. Well, now I definitely have to play this game. Squaresoft, which is now known as Square Enix. Yeah. Matrix, Path of Neo. Very good game. I know a lot of people have a lot of mixed signals about this game. A lot of people hate this game, and there's only a few people that actually There's only a few people out there that actually like this game, and I'm one of them. I think it's actually a very good game. Love the Matrix games. Yeah. Anyhow, moving on. Tekken 4. Yes. Like I said, I have played other Tekken games besides the Sword one. And I gotta say, some of these ones for the PS2 were actually pretty awesome. They were. Tekken 4 was one of them. I absolutely love this game. Tekken 5. Another, again, great game. I prefer the Sword one over these ones. Can tell I have more PS2 games in the back. Oh yeah, I have a lot of PS2 games here. Tekken Tag Tournament. It's a good game. Again, this one I would have to say is the worst one that I've ever played. And not to say that it's bad. It's not. It's actually a good game. It's just there's other better Tekken games out there. I don't know why I bought this. I'm not a fan. I'm not too much of a fan of sports games, and especially football games. I'm not really a fan. There's a few sports games I do very much enjoy, but not many. Really, not many. I'm more of a gamer of other games. SOCOM, U.S. Navy SEALs Combined Assault. I played this one. I think I popped this in once. I liked it, and then I got called away. Yeah, and I still haven't gone back to it. Nope. Need to try it again. Soul Calibur 2. I remember playing this game. I thought it was decent. I have played the first one. I don't own the first one, but I have played the first one. And I thought the first one was great. This one, not so much. This one, the controls feel stiff. Yeah. And that's the reason why I'm not too much of a fan of this one. But don't get me wrong, it is still a good game. Moving on. State of Emergency. Yeah, this one came in a black box. I remember this. Gonna open this up here. That's the disc. State of Emergency. Yeah. I haven't played this game yet. I hope to sometime in the future. Yeah. But I remember hearing about it and how it's supposed to be a very good game. Suikoden 4. Again, I haven't played this game yet. It was my brother's until he gave it to me for Christmas. And he ever told me if I ever do sell my games to give him back the Suikoden games. I don't think I'll ever will sell my video games. No. Because I love video games. Never sell them. Never. Suikoden 3. I have played this game a few times. I do like the battle system. And for what it's worth, I think the storyline is actually very good. However, I don't like the movements in the towns. It's god awful. God awful. Why would they do that? Why would they have it set up that way for the movements in the towns? Beyond me. Beyond me. My arm is really starting to... oh my god, it's starting to hurt. Been doing this for a while now. 30 minutes actually. Scene Star Pop. I like this game. Yes, I do have the mic. It's somewhere in here. I don't know where. It's probably in with one of my in one of my wired walls. Yeah. Alright, here we get to the wrestling games. Yes. WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2007. It's a very good game. To me personally, it's a very good wrestling game, but there's better ones out there. WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2006. That being said, this is one of the best best wrestling games of all time, to me personally. Yeah, absolutely love this game. I've gone through this game with every single character, beginning to end. Just a fantastic game all around. I love the system. Yeah. 2007 though, they started to change the system somewhat, and it just, to me personally, they shouldn't have changed the system. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This one was the last entry that had the best controls. WWE SmackDown vs. Raw. Doesn't say it, but it's 2005. This was the first one in the series of SmackDown vs. Raw. And again, this is a very good game, but there's just other ones better out there. Actually, I would say this is probably one of the best ones out there. Yeah, along with 2006, there's two other ones that hold near and dear in my heart. And I see them, and we're going to get to them right now, actually. SmackDown, shut your mouth. WW, back when it was WWF? No, I'm sorry. This is WWE. And, yeah, it was the first one this was the first one where it changed to WWE. Yeah. And, to me personally, it's, the gameplay, it's somewhat, the gameplay is actually great. One aspect of the system that I don't care for, but you know what? But that's fine. But to me personally, it is one of the best wrestling games of all time that's out there. Due to other things, like I said, the gameplay is actually great for the most part. What else to talk about? Graphics for its time, phenomenal. The story aspect of it, the best one. If you go by the storyline, this is the best WWE game of all time. Now, here we come to WWE SmackDown. Here comes the pain. This is one of my most played games of all time, and it's a great game, and to me personally, the best one of all time. And, I just absolutely love this. Everything about this game is awesome. From the soundtrack to the gameplay. They pretty much took the system from this game, Shut Your Mouth, and they did a slight adjustment which made this game a lot better. Yeah. Okay, so before we move on to any other games, I put something aside here because I wanted to show off the rest of those. Yeah, Game Shock and Action Replay Max. Yeah, I had another Action Replay Max, but I no longer had what do you call the memory thing that goes into the memory slot for it. Yeah, I don't know what happened to it, but whatever. Let's open this up. That's what the disc looks like. Yeah, for Action Replay Max. And this is the Game Shock. I know some people don't like cheating, and I do understand that. I do respect it. But, hey, it's what I do. It's what I do. Don't get me wrong. I sometimes play games properly without cheating for myself. But on my YouTube channel, I dedicate my channel to trying to bring video games to try to do cheating walkthroughs of video games because not many people do it. Not many people do, and I find I should be there doing that because of that. ATV Off-Road Fury. Great game. Great game. I thought I owned the second one. I don't. I own the first one. Okay. I do know that there's a ATV Off-Road Fury 2, but yeah, I thought it was the second one, and it's not. Moving on. Dragon Quest 8. I would have to say this is probably one of the best Dragon Quest games. Yeah. I grew up with the Dragon Quest games on the Nintendo. Original Nintendo. Originally known here and in the US as Dragon Warrior. The first game of the series was my first RPG that I had ever played. And to me personally, the Dragon Warrior, aka Dragon Quest games, are just... They're something else. They're something else. And Dragon Quest 8, I would have to say, is probably one of the best RPGs that the PS2 has to offer. Yeah. Oh, right. Moving on. Another Matrix game. Yep, Enter the Matrix. Love this game. Absolutely love this game. If I had to choose between this one and Path of Neo, I would have to say this is the better one. Yep. There's this one racing stage that I have problems trying to get past. Sometimes I'm able to get past it, other times, nope. It depends on how my skills are at the time. Yeah. Moving on to Final Fantasy X-2. It's a good game. I would have to say it's one of the worst RPGs that the PS2 has to offer. Not to say that it's bad. It's just there's a lot of problems with this game, I find. The storyline, for the most part, I would have to say is actually great. The voice acting, awful. God awful. And to me personally, don't get me wrong, I do love women, I do love girls in RPGs, but to me personally, this had way too much girl power. Way too much. And not enough man power. Yeah. Kingdom Hearts. Love this game. And I would have to say one of the best RPGs that the PS2 has to offer. Along with Kingdom Hearts 2. Yep. For the most part, I would have to say great story. Love the voice cast. Love the voice cast. Yeah, and the system, the gameplay system is just top notch. I know some people might say I know some people would say that, oh yeah, no, the gameplay kind of sucks. And I've heard some people say that, and I disagree with them. To me personally, If they find that it sucks, hey, that's fine. It's just not for you. To each to his or her own. That's perfectly fine by me. I know not everyone is gonna love the same games. Medal of Honor Frontline. Very good game. I need to play it more though. I think I played it like 3 or 4 times over. And I need to play it more. Yeah. We're coming to the end here of my PS2 games. Yep. 40 minutes. TNA Impact. I'd have to say this is actually a very good game. A very good wrestling game. But when I first got it, it corrupted my memory card. Bullshit! Yeah. So I had to get another memory card, corrupted that one, got another memory card, and now, it works. The memory card works properly this time. So it makes me think that either it's the game that had problems with the memory card or something like that. Yeah. Anyhow, moving on to Siphon Filter. Another Siphon Filter game. Yep. Dark Mirror. The PS2 has 3 Siphon Filter games. One was exclusive to the PS2 originally, and then 2 other ones were came out on the PSP, and they were ported later onto the PS2. To me personally, IGN's 2006 PSP Game of the Year. So this was one of them that was originally on the PSP. I very much enjoyed this game. Not the best that the PS2 has to offer for the Siphon Filter games. No. That goes to Omega Strain and another one which we will get to in a little bit. Oh, right. SmackDown vs. Raw 2008. Featuring ECW. I've heard other people have no problems with this game on the PS2, but I had a really bad experience with this on the PS2. Why? Because I have played it over and over again, and it would always just stop advancing the storyline at a certain point. Yeah, I don't know why, but it would just keep on repeating, and I would never be able to get to 100%. I was never able to because of that. Bullshit, if you ask me. Okay, so 2K Sports College Hoops 2K8. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of sports games per se, but there are a few that I do like. And basketball games is actually one of them that I do like. To me personally, the best basketball game was on the Super Nintendo. It was, what was it called? NBA Jam. Yes, an NBA Jam Tournament Edition. I know the Super Nintendo had that game, the Genesis had that game, and I think the Sega CD had that game too. I could be wrong about that. A black case. What's in this case? Let's find out. Oh yes, 2 games. Okay, so first of all, I was the first one to get Mega Man Anniversary Edition for the PS2. I was one of the first. I bought it the minute it came out. Oh yeah, I was ill. I was in the lineup. Mega Man Legends. Very good game. I love this game to death. I do. And personally, Mega Man Legends was one of the best games for the PlayStation 1. Yes, this is not for the PS2. No, it was for the PS1. I probably just showed the case because it had 2 slots. Yeah. I was able to take some of these black cases home with me. I used to work at Blockbuster, so they allowed me to take a few. Yeah. So that was great. And that was great about working at Blockbuster. Sometimes I had perks. Mega Man X Collection. Again, I was one of the first people in line to get this. Yeah. I love the Mega Man X series. I think the Mega Man X Collection is just great, awesome. The fact that you can play the older Mega Man games on the PS2. Very, very nice. Moving on. EA Sports Madden 2000 NFL 2004. I don't know why I buy these. I really don't. I'm not a fan of football games. Whatever. I think it was at a time when I was like, oh, I gotta own all video games that's ever been done, that's ever out there. I need to own them, and I don't own it, all of them. Not even close. Madden NFL 2001. Yeah. Whoop. Just fell down. Anyhow, moving on. 24, the game. One of my most favorite games of all time on the PS2. Actually, one of my most favorite games of all time, period. Let's show you the disc. I rented this game at Blockbuster, and this is actually the copy that I rented. Yep. Eventually, because I kept renting it and renting over and over again, eventually they were like, keep it. They told me, keep it. Yeah, 24 the game. Great system, great setup. Great gameplay value. Great storyline. Oh yeah, awesome storyline. One of the best storylines that has ever come out of the 24 series. 24 was a TV show originally. Yeah. And this game, I actually like to call it Season 2.5 because it's the storyline of what happened between Season 2 and Season 3. When Season 3 came along, it was like, this character, Chase, where did he come from? And Chloe, where did she come from? We had never seen them before. Nope. And so they explain it in this game where they came from. Yeah. Moving on. Only 2 games left. Grand Theft Auto Vice City. My most favorite Grand Theft Auto game of all time. Vice City. Great gameplay, great storyline, awesome voiceovers. Awesome? Yeah. However, this copy doesn't work. No, I need to buy another one. I got 2 copies of this game. I didn't buy them, no. One friend gave it to me and said, yo, just keep it. And another friend gave me another copy and said, yo, just keep it. Well, one just did not work at all. And the other one, which is this one, works somewhat, but not great. I need to get another copy. Yeah. And last but not least, and it's another Siphon Filter game. Siphon Filter, Logan's Shadow. This one was originally on the PSP as well, and was ported to the PS2. Yep. Like I said, and I would have to say, on the PS2, the best Siphon Filter game would have to be tied between this one and Omega Strain. Yeah. Anyhow, before I move on, we've been at it for 15 minutes. Wow. 15 minutes. I need to put this stuff away. Sorry, everyone. I put it on the floor. Just give me one sec here. I'm very good with my games. As you can tell, all my games tend to stay in the case. Reason why a lot of these games still work to date. in the next shelf, we will be getting to my PS4 and PS3 games. Yep. Which one should I start with first? The PS3 or the PS4? But I'm gonna start with the PS4 because it's the first one in line, though. Yep. I'll move the rest a little time. I'm gonna move on. Alright. So, The Last of Us remastered for the PS4. I don't think I have it for the PS3. This one, however, for the PS4, I have played it, and tell you the truth, I'm not good at the game. I'm not. I got up to it. I didn't get all that far until I kept dying and dying. Don't get me wrong, I love this game to death. I think the system is great. The storyline is awesome. The soundtrack fits the scenes perfectly. Everything about it is just awesome. But I suck. Basically, I suck. Maybe one day I'll show it off. Just a tad. Yeah. I am able to record on my PS4. Yeah. Spider-Man. This game came out last year, and I still want to do a walkthrough of it. Yep. I've done my Uncharted games, so yeah. I still want to do a walkthrough of this game. I got through it. I absolutely love this game. It put my face back in Spider-Man games. Because for the longest time, I had problems with the Spider-Man games. I didn't care for the ones on the PS2. I mean, the movie games on the PS2 were somewhat good, somewhat decent. But then, like, really, it went to shit with the PS3. It went to shit. But this, to me personally, this one rejuvenated the series. They did an awesome, great job. And probably one of my favorite Spider-Man games of all time, too. Yeah. Final Fantasy 15. As you can tell, I do own this game. What do I think about it? I don't mind it, but I'm not much of a fan of it. No. No. I really don't like this game. At all. WWE 2K16. To me, I bought this game and I was like, oh, this has gotta be good. It's a wrestling game. Little did I know, it sucks. Actually, I don't think I bought this game. I think it was a Christmas present for my brother. Yeah. 1 year. It sucks. It does. He knew I was a fan of the wrestling games, and so really, quite frankly, I don't blame him for getting me this one. But yet, no, it sucks. Mega Man 11. Great game. Put my faith back in Mega Man games. I bought this when it first came out. Actually, I was one of the people that pre-ordered it. I was like, another Mega Man game is coming out. Awesome! Because there hadn't been one in forever. And so I got it, and I bought it off of Amazon, and yet no. I'm glad I bought it. It's actually a great game. I've played this, I would say, 3 times over already. Yeah. Moving on. The Uncharted Collection, which is the first, second, and third game of the Uncharted series. First one, Drake's Fortune. Uncharted 2, Among Thieves, and Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception. Awesome games. Love the Uncharted series. Oh, I really do. Kingdom Hearts 3. Still haven't played this one. I still need to. Like I said, there's some games where I haven't played yet, and I keep meaning to try them out. Yeah. Well, I would think I would like it because I do like the first two Kingdom Hearts games. I want to see how well they did this game. There you go, City Undercover. Great game, and to me personally, I haven't played too many PS4 games, but ones I have, this is actually pretty awesome. It is, and and I don't think I ever played a Lego game ever before this one. No, I saw a walkthrough of this game from a friend of mine back when it first came out, and for the Wii U, if I remember right, yeah. And I actually I love this walkthrough. I love the game, and so it's like I gotta try. I gotta get this game. And when this one first came out for the PS4, I was like, "Yep, got it." And I'm glad I got it because, yeah, no, I love this game. I didn't know they could make great Lego games. It makes me want to try other Lego games. Yeah. Uncharted 4, A Thief's End. The disc is not in here. Why? Because it's in my PS4 right now. I keep going back to this game. Constantly. Yeah. Out of all the Uncharted games, I would have to say the third and the fourth game were the best ones. And last but not least, for the PS4, Uncharted, The Lost Legacy, which is technically Uncharted 5. Just they haven't called it the fifth one yet. They never called it Uncharted 5. No. This game was originally supposed to be only a DLC for Uncharted 4 originally, but then it became its own game. They had enough for it to be its own game. Yeah. And I have to say, it's a great game. Another great Uncharted game. But the fourth and the third one were the best. Don't get me wrong, the second and the fourth one are also great. It's just, Uncharted series is just, it's one of the best series to date so far. Yeah. Oh, wait. That's it for my PS4 games. That's it for my PS4 games. So we're going to be moving on to my PS3. The last and final system. We're at close to the hour mark. Wow. Okay. Infamous. Not my game. I'm borrowing this from a person I work with a person I work with, and he keeps telling me, play it. He wants me to finish it, and quite frankly, I don't blame him. I do love the game. I do. I really do. But at the same time, I'm so busy doing other things at the same time, because I watch movies. I'm more of a retro gamer, as you guys can tell on my YouTube channel, though. Yeah. Moving on. Final Fantasy 13-2. It's actually a very good game for its time. Very good game. I would have to say probably one of the weaker Final Fantasy games, along with Final Fantasy 15. Yeah. Oh yeah. But Final Fantasy 13 to me personally is a bit better than 15. Yes, Final Fantasy 13 games are linear. I do agree with that, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're bad games. Now, Final Fantasy 13-3, Final Fantasy Lightning Returns, that was a god-awful game. And I did own that, Final Fantasy 13-3, but I sold it. I was like, okay, if there's ever a game I'm gonna sell, that would be the one. That game goddamn sucked. 13-3, oh my god. Batman, Arkham City. I have played this game twice so far, and I gotta say, for the most part, it's actually a very good game. A great game. A great Batman game. But I have so much problem trying to figure out where I'm supposed to be going and everything, because it's just so open, such an open world, and because of that, I don't really care to go back to playing it. Maybe one day I'll get a proper recording device and I'll record my PS3 games, and I might show this off. I might. I have problems trying to get through the game because I don't know where to go, what to do at times yet. But I love the system, and for what it's worth, for most of for the story that I have seen, great story. Final Fantasy 13. A very, very linear Final Fantasy game. But that being said, I do love it. I do love it. If I had to pick between Final Fantasy 13 or 13-2, 13 is the better one. And not to say that they're bad. They're not. Yes, I would have to agree with a lot of people. There are a lot of bad things about these games. But that being said, it doesn't mean that they're necessarily bad. Though, sometimes a great game can have so many bad things about it. You just overlook them. And this is one of those games. I would have to say, for the PS3, Final Fantasy 13 is probably one of the best RPGs out there for the PS3. Anyhow, moving on. Battlefield 4. Love this game. I just suck. Great system. I don't remember the story right now because it's been a long while since I played this. So yeah, moving on. Batman Arkham Asylum. I absolutely love this game. One of my most favorite Batman games of all time. Batman Arkham Asylum, along with Batman Returns for the Super Nintendo, and the original Batman for the NES, are my most favorite Batman games of all time. Batman Arkham Origins. I haven't played this game yet. However, I do own it, as you can tell. I have to get to it at one point. Yeah. Games start to fall again. Alright, Beyond Two Souls. If you play it for the gameplay, get ready to be disappointed. Not that great of a game for gameplay. Nope. Because you just press a button just to further along the storyline. But that being said, the storyline in this game is pretty awesome. Oh yes. And with two big names on this game, Ellen Page and William Dafoe. Great voices. Call of Juarez, The Cartel. I played this game twice. I would have to say it's a good game. I haven't played too much of it. Nope. Need to play more of it. James Bond, GoldenEye, Reloaded, 007. Yeah, I own a James Bond game for the PS3. I actually very much enjoy this game. For what it's worth, I have played this game twice. Yeah. As you can tell, I got this game for $5. Ha! I find it's actually worth more than that. It is. Oh yes, the God of War games. 1 and 2. I got this in the collection show. Let me get the rest of them. Okay, so let me put this on the ground and then I'll scroll. In order. Alright. Let's go. Okay, so. God of War 1 and 2. I still haven't played them. I've been told they're great games. I need to play it. God of War 3. God of War Ascension. Yep. This came with my PlayStation 3. And I still haven't played them. But, yeah, like I said, I need to play them. Eventually one day, I'll sit back and play more of my PlayStation stuff and see if there's any of these I do like. Oh, Grand Theft Auto 4. I thought I owned the 5th. Apparently I don't. I own the 4th one. Yeah. I very much enjoyed this game. But in total honesty, with all the Grand Theft Auto games I played, this would have to be one of the worst ones. As I prefer Vice City over this. I prefer San Andreas over this. I prefer 1, 2, and 3 over this. I prefer the 5th one over this. So I own the 5th. Apparently, actually, no. I do own the 5th. But it's not on any of my systems still. I own it on my computer. On Steam. Yeah. Now I remember where I played it. Enchanted Arms. I love the story. What to say about this game? I love the story. The voices got awful. The gameplay value. I remember it being good. That being said, it's a mix of a tactics and an actual RP. Of a tactic element and a turn-based element. Yeah. And that surprises me because normally I don't like tactic games. I don't like the system. But in that game, I actually do enjoy it. Little Big Planet, Coding. I've been told it's a great game. I've played it twice. I have problems trying to figure out the controls. Yeah, it's one of those games. I do very much enjoy it. I just have problems with the controls, trying to remember everything. Yeah, trying to remember all the controls. It's really confusing when it comes to the controls. Anyhow, moving on. Hopefully you guys have been able to hear me. Need for Speed, the one. I bought this game thinking it was going to be great because normally I love the Need for Speed games. I didn't kill for this. I didn't. I'm going to have to say it's not a bad game, but I liked it. But what it's worth, it's probably one of the worst ones I've ever played. Yeah. And I played I played a few for the PS2. And I absolutely love those ones that came out for the PS2. Star Trek. Love this game. I haven't beaten it yet, but I've gotten quite far, and I actually very much enjoyed it. I just stopped playing it. I don't know why I did. I just stopped. Tekken 6. Very good game. Very good game. But again, it's probably one of the worst Tekken games that I've ever played. That being said, there's just a lot of great Tekken games out there. Yeah. Tom Clancy, Rainbow Six, Vegas 2. I like it. I'm not going to say I hate it. I'm not going to say I love it. I just like it. I have, again, a game where I have problems trying to figure out the controls for some reason. I just don't know why. We're coming to the end of my collections here. Yep. Splinter Cell Trilogy. I actually do very much enjoy the Splinter Cell games. I think they're awesome. They're great. And I would have to say this is probably a great port of them. I've played all of these three on like the PS2 or PS1, something like that. Yeah. Splinter Cell Chaos Theory, Splinter Cell Pandora Tomorrow. Oh yes, Splinter Cell. The first one, I think. Yeah. Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen. I still need to play this. Haven't played it yet. Nope. That being said, I do need to get other Transformer games. I need to get War for Cybertron, Fall of Cybertron. Yeah. I actually want to play them. I haven't played them. Well, not true. I've played War for Cybertron with a friend because my friend owns it. And I actually very much enjoy it. But, yeah. I want to get it. I want to get it. Valkyrie Chronicles. Valkyria Chronicles. I actually played this game a while back. I was very much enjoying the system, the setup. But I can't just base it on that because I didn't play all that much of it. I just remember liking it, and for me to give a personal response to this game, I would have to play more of it. WWE 2012. This is when it really went down south for the wrestling games. Not to say that it's bad. It's good. It's at least better than the one on the PS4. That game is just awful. This game is good. Yeah. Moving on. WWE 2013. I actually would say this is another very good one, but 2012 is better. Yeah. The earlier ones were better. They were. WWE 2K14. I'm trying to remember this game. Oh, yes. Okay, it does come back to me. Yes, I do like this game, but it will have to be one of the weaker ones for the PlayStation. WWE 2K15, again, probably one of the weaker ones. The weakest wrestling games were not for the PlayStation. They definitely won't. I've also played the ones for the PS1. I've played most of them for the PS1, and the PS1 actually it was a step up in the right direction. But if you play the ports on the Nintendo 64, the ports on the Nintendo 64 were just god awful, and control wise, and the Super Nintendo and Whistler Nintendo games of the wrestling games back when it was WWF, they were god awful. I hated every single one of them. I did for the NES and Super Nintendo. WWE All Stars, actually a very good game. I was impressed with this one. I was impressed. And one that I want to get back to eventually. SmackDown vs. Raw 2008. What? 2008? Yep. 2008. I had that for the PS2 somewhere. Yep. But this one actually works properly. I'm able to complete the entire storyline on this one. On the one on the PS2, I wasn't. Bullshit. Again, bullshit. 2 more games, ladies and gentlemen. 2 more games. WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2009. Very much enjoy this game. Very much enjoy this game. And again, it would have to be not one of the weak ones. Definitely not. It was like right before it really went to shit. And this one was actually a great game. It really was. Back before they messed with the controls more. And I have one more here, and saving the best one for last for the PS3. And what game is it? Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Tenkaichi. Tenkaichi. I think it's Tenkaichi. Tenkaichi. Yeah, there's an I. Tenkaichi. Okay, so yeah. I love this game. And to me personally, one of the best video games on the PS3. From what I have, type thing. From what I have. To me personally, if I had to pick a game that was the best for the PS3, I don't have it here. I don't. And that would be Transformers War for Cybertron. They struck gold with that game. Too bad I don't have it. I would have loved to have to own it, to have it. Oh yes. That being said, that's my entire collection. My PS3s, PS4s, which kind of, yeah. And my PS2s, PS2s again though, yeah. Anyhow, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I wasn't sure how long this video was gonna be. It's more than an hour. Oh yes. But I'm glad I finally did this. I'm finally glad it's out of the way. I'm hoping to put this up today. Yep. And instead of uploading Chrono Trigger, I'll upload this, get this ready, and Chrono Trigger will be tomorrow. Yeah. To give me some time off from video games. Yeah, I'm not going to play any video games today. No. Chrono Trigger will... I'll probably continue Chrono Trigger tomorrow, as I have another mode on Chrono Trigger to do. Yeah. So, I want to thank you all for taking time to watch, and join me for more videos I tend to do soon. I hope you have enjoyed this collection. Bye, everyone. Bye.